Hey everyone, I just got the second volume today. So this is volume 2 of Final Fantasy Ultimania Archive. This covers Final Fantasy 7 through 8. Gosh, this is just such a great book. A lot of the stuff, it follows the same models as the first one, so I'm gonna kind of go through this a little bit faster. Again, the artwork in here is really, really amazing. So we're going through Final Fantasy 7 right now. This is... I don't know if this is my favorite or like my second favorite, because I really loved 6. What 7 did is it built on a lot of the ideas from 6. It added a lot more technology into it, just to take it a little bit farther. So it went full steampunk, but also added in some more technology. So you have like submarines and other things like that. And it also like fully developed the materia system. You got a little bit of materia in Final Fantasy 6. They didn't call it that, but it was kind of the same idea. But here they really developed it and made it great. So yeah, just 7 had a bunch of memorable characters in it, and just really memorable villains. The story was pretty good, and just, I really do love this one. So we're not really gonna go through the whole thing here, but I'll show you as much as I can. Yuffie and Vincent were 2 characters that, like, once I figured out you could get them, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Because it just sort of opened up a few more things that you could do with your party and whatnot. This doesn't have the same, like, large cast of characters as 6, but it has a lot of really memorable characters in it, which is really, really great for an RPG. Even the villains, they're very, very memorable. I remember one person saying Sephiroth is not the main villain of Final Fantasy VII. I kind of agree with them. It's really, he's really just like a side person in this whole thing, so you rarely fight him until like the very end, and yeah, it's just really kind of a cool thing. But yeah, I mean, this is such a great book, and they did plug a lot of stuff in here. So if you're a fan of Final Fantasy, this thing is just jam-packed with goodies for you. So we're going to go ahead and skip up to 8 here. 8 was a little bit of, how can I put it, a little bit of a disappointment for me. I wanted 8 to be better than it really was. Maybe because I thought, they made 7 really good, maybe they'll make 8 really good as well, and at least from my perspective, it didn't quite hold up as well as 7. They did a lot better with the graphics in this. The character models and combat were the same as on the world map, so that was really great. That was kind of something that sucked a little bit with 7, is they hadn't quite gotten the tech there where they needed to get it, but I think it still does a really great job. 8 is one of the games that I haven't beat, mostly because I just kind of lost interest in it, to be honest with you. There were a lot of things in 8 that I was just sort of like, I don't care about this. I don't know why they changed it, but yeah, they were trying something new and different. You can't really fault them for that. From what I've read, a lot of people like it. A lot of the people I've run into, when I tell them, like, at that point, 8 was my least favorite one. They're sort of shocked by that. But it's been supplanted by other Final Fantasies that I don't like as much now. But yeah, this is still really cool. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump to 9 here really quick. 9 was really the last one. Was the last one on the PlayStation. At least the last like real Final Fantasy game on the PlayStation. And it was pretty good. I mean, I don't know if it's underrated or just sort of overlooked, but this one went back to at least like some of the beginnings of the Final Fantasy series, so you see a lot of the same artwork that you're going to see from the first few, but it's done a lot better. Like, the characters were really cool in this one as well. This is another one that I didn't really beat, but it came out around the time I had kind of stopped playing RPG. Well, not really stopped playing RPGs, but kind of stopped playing modern games, and was like going back and rediscovering some of the older games that I hadn't played. And by this point, I actually had my car and whatnot, and I could drive out to the game stores on my own. So I was buying a whole bunch of games. Just every weekend I would go out and buy something. But yeah, that's really all I can say about the book. The artwork is, again, really good. The build of the book is great. It's a nice, strong hardcover. I'm not really a huge fan of just having a white cover and whatnot, because they get kind of dirty and nasty, but overall, it's a really great book. Again, this is a nice companion piece to the first one. I'd say if you liked the first one, you'll definitely enjoy having this one as well. Anyway, that is really all I'm going to go through on this one. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Have a great day, everybody.